wind speed and intensity of a storm is most likely your main focus. But when it comes to the full impacts of a hurricane, there is one other key piece of information that you might want to pay attention to.
Yeah, that's right. NBC2's Lauren Hope is explaining why forward speed actually gives you more of the full story.
When a hurricane is making landfall, the focus is often on the intensity, but the forward speed, how fast or slow the storm is moving, can be just as important.
We saw this with Hurricane Harvey in Houston, for instance, where the storm sat over the region for basically a day and dropped many inches of rain in that region that led to severe inland flooding.
Harvey's forward speed was only 7 miles per hour at landfall. For Hurricane Ian, only 9 miles per hour. And remember Hurricane Dorian? The devastating Category 5 storm was nearly stationary over the Bahamas for almost 2 days.
There's still a lot of open research to be done as far as when it comes to how the steering patterns of storms are going to change, and especially how say pressure patterns are going to change, which drive a lot of the steering patterns of these storms.
One study found that the forward speed of hurricanes has slowed by 10% since 1949. While it's too soon to attribute the slowing to climate change, it is possible that the winds that steer hurricanes will move slower in a warming planet.
That can allow storms to kind of get trapped into sort of locations where they aren't being steered any which way and they sort of just stall out. While we don't have a very good handle, I think, on like how this could change in the future, we definitely are seeing in the observations that storms tend to be slowing down, and that could lead to worse impacts.
A slower moving hurricane lengthens the time a community is dealing with impacts, often leading to higher rainfall totals and more wind damage. But the impact of forward speed on storm surge is oftentimes more complex.
Generally, a larger storm will produce a greater storm surge threat than a smaller storm. A stronger storm will also produce a greater storm surge threat than a weaker storm. Even the angle of approach matters. A storm approaching perpendicular to the coast will produce higher surges than a storm approaching parallel. The bottom line, pay attention to all the factors of a storm, not just the forward speed.
These storms matter for your lives, and the way that climate change is affecting them matters for your lives. And so please talk with your community members about it. The most effective thing that you or anybody else can do about climate change is to talk about it.
In Fort Myers, meteorologist Lauren Hope, NBC2.